Good morning. I'll get this back to the beginning for you in a second. This is the Achievable Bodies Online Fitness Studio. My name is Becky. This is your band class. So, resistance bands. One that's not overly stretchy, but if you've got the rubber ones that can stretch a long way, you can always double it up. Fabric one, if you've got 3 of the fabric ones, I tend to use the medium resistance one, but that's up to you. And don't worry if you haven't got a band. This is a sculpting, toning class, whatever you like to call it. Muscle building, muscle strengthening, muscle shaping class, whatever the buzzword is that you like. And you can do it without. You're still going to get a workout. This just makes you focus on your technique. Yes, it makes it a bit harder, but it's brilliant for technique focusing. So you'll become aware of the times that you accidentally let that muscle pressure go and rely on your joints instead. It does make a huge difference. I'm going to pop this up here for a second. If you've got any injuries, ailments, any medical conditions that I need to know about that you've not told me about, let me know. Private message, text message, WhatsApp, email, any of those, so that I can shout out if I know you're attending the class and just say, no, this one isn't for you, you need to do something else, or here's your alternative, or here's something that's going to be easier or more difficult. If you're not sure on any technique, so if you've been doing classes and you just think, I'm not convinced I've got this right, same thing, we can always do a little private video chat if you want, and I can watch and just point things out to you, because sometimes it's easier if somebody is watching you and they can see exactly what you're talking about or what you can't feel. A lot of times we think we're doing something right and then we look in the mirror and go, oh, I'm not doing it right at all. It's a bit like when you teach people, they say after 20 minutes they lose that ability to, everybody just loses that ability to take in anymore. And I can guarantee in a face-to-face class, the first time anything goes wrong or gets confused, I'll look at the clock and it will have just gone 20 minutes. And it usually involves simple things like put your mat on the floor and lie down. And people put the mat on the floor and walk around or look at me or sit, and it's, no, nothing's going on. So I'm going to take this back to the beginning. She says, I am going to take this back to the beginning. Got a warm up to start with, and then we'll get into each muscle group. Hopefully you've got a beautiful day. We've got a beautiful day here. We need some beautiful days, don't we? Then again, nature is what nature is. We're not in charge. Oh, okay, let's roll the shoulders. Change direction. Ooh, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1 shoulder. And forward. And change. Bring it forward. Lift the elbow back. Point it back as if you're trying to get something out of the way. Push your way through. But what you're doing is starting to self-oil the joint. Break up any adhesions, any catches. Then forward, lifting the shoulder blade off the ribcage at the back, getting that nice separation so that you're working both sets of support muscles equally. We don't do a lot with the arms, so we're getting the blood to the fingertips to start with. Get that pulse point working. Ready, other arm. So I did get a message, I think 3 days ago, from somebody who asked me what the point of a warm-up was when they were living in 85 degrees temperature and it was hot already. Step touch. You might be hot, you might be sweating, but if your muscles haven't been moved and used, they are not going to be warm and ready for work. And that's when people that go straight out and run or sit straight into heavy weights start to get stiff really quickly because their muscles aren't warm, they're not ready for it. Whew. Nearly there, we're not doing much of this, I promise. This is just to get you warm. Start to get the hips going. Then go forward, back, side to side. Ball and socket. You've got to get it moving. March it out now. Start to encourage the hips this way. Yeah? Come on, we've got it. What I'm looking for is a change in your heart rate and your breathing before we start the more static work. So with that heart rate going up and the breathing changing, the blood is pumping faster. The muscles can relax and open. Less likely to pull yourself. Pull those muscles. Take it across. Take it up. In India, come on. You can even pretend to punch if you want. The last 2 sets, come on. Throw from the middle of your back. Last one. Pick it up, pick it up. Good. Single step touches, right. We are going to get hold of the band and we're going to go straight into some leg work. Now, I don't want it just above the knees, I want it up here, right in the middle of your thigh. Middle, not quite down at that insertion point, and certainly not at the attachment point. Okay, so grab that band, let's get ready. If you've never used one before, let me know, and if you've got any questions, I'll talk you through it. So, if you haven't got a band, if you're interested in where you get bands or where you get good deals on bands, there's quite a few different versions out there at the moment, and some of them even do 3 different types of band resistance. So if you've got an injury and you need to take it lighter, or you're on rehab and you need to go heavier, if you get the mixed ones, you're on the roll. Okay. So, we're going to start by taking a step out. And I want you to take that step wide enough that you feel the engagement. I can go here, but I've not got any tightness. So I'm going to go out to here. Right now I can feel it start to pull, and it's starting to pull in the middle of my thigh, not on the knee joint, which is going to compromise the knee, not on the hip joint, which is going to compromise the hip. So where your muscle group is strongest. Okay? Wiggle your toes, sit into the centre of the foot. So although you put your weight heel and centre, you can wiggle your toes the whole time. Now when you go down, you push out and you come up. Now what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to do this because they don't want to push against it. Now when I go back, I'm sticking out and down, up and in, out, down. We're not doing that because you run out of you. Get your bum out of the way. When you're at the bottom, keep those toes wiggling. Yeah? Try not to rest your chest on your thighs. You should be able to keep looking forward the whole time, even through your knockdown hair. Come on, you push against it. Don't work inside. Now, toes out, push open. Now I'm going to do it wrong. See how my knees are going past my ankles? I need a straight line, knee to ankle. And I'm pushing into my outer thigh. Woo. Okay, what a lot of people will do is this. Okay, there. So I'm trying not to turn my hands this way, I'm turning them that way to help me keep my shoulders open. Wiggling those toes. Come on, keep wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Woo. One more. Come back here, we're going to do a narrow one now. Okay, you're within the band range. No knees touching. No knees carrying forward here. Okay. You're still pushing out and down. up and in. Now the goal is to do a narrow squat, but that doesn't drop. So, if you feel it sliding down, you know you're not pressing out with the legs enough. Okay, normal. Normal. Plie. Push out, don't let those knees go over the shoelaces. Narrow. You got it? Woo. Come on, 2 more. 1 more. Okay, we're going to take a raise and a squat. And a raise. Now, what you're going to watch is that you don't do this. That's comfy. Spread the toes. Push. Spread. Push. Spread. Push. Spread. Come on. Push. Spread. Push. Step it out. Hold. Come back. Get ready. Hold. Now what I want you to watch is how I'm stepping out. From the thigh, not from the leg. Does that make sense? Out. Leaving the thigh. Out. Woo! Leaving the thigh. Out. Watch this bit. I've just caught myself. Stay. Stay here. Stay here. Come back. Push out with the thigh. Come on. Push against both thighs. Push them open. Push them open. Back. Out. Push. 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 Back. Out. Push. Push. Watch this. 1. I'm really forcing. I'm having to really focus now. Woo. Come on, don't let this go around. It's so easy. Let's do the calf raises. Again. You're still going to push against the thighs. If you don't, that band is going to fall down. Woo. Stay up. Stay up. Come on, stay up. Spread the toes, bend the knees, pulse. Now if you haven't got the toes spread, you're not going to be able to do this. Here we go. Whew. Okay, so that was your squat warm-up track. Okay, we've got loads more to do. We're going to do a lunge track now. Keep the weight, keep the band where it is. If you do need to move it, you need to move it, that's fine. Too warm. Isn't it lovely to be able to say it's too warm? We spend all the winter looking forward to being it warm, and then when it gets warm we go, oh, it's too warm. Here we go. Shoulders back. Now, I'll start off facing you, but then I'll go sideways to show you the angle that I want. Right. Now from the front, what happens a lot of time, especially with the band, is this. Yeah? And you see people drop into their knee, and you need to keep that leg plumb. We're going up. Now watch. This is staying back. Yes? It's staying back. Watch my back leg. Back leg bend, back leg straight. Back leg bend, back leg straight. Not this. Yeah? Keep going. Woo. Weight on the front heel. Now we're going to take it out to the side. 1, bend, straighten, back. Push. Here. Here. change. Woo. Back, push, down. Now the same thing. Some people say, why do you step back if you don't front? It's about learning how to use your body weight. And it's very easy to let that front knee drop in. I have to fight a lot on my right leg because my right hip really wants my right knee to drop in. Just get my heart rate up, I'll tell you that. Woo! 2 more. 1 more. Side again. Push. Now, I'm coming out and I'm pushing here. I'm not pushing that way. I'm trying to grow against my leg. Woo! Come on. Again, what a lot of people are going to do is go around the shoulder. Knee. Knee. Now, so again, so what's going to happen? And things, you get out of breath like this and it starts to hurt. Forward lunge. Forward lunge. Archer. Shoulders back. Shoulders back. Back lunge. Back lunge. Knee lift. Now look, this is easy. I'm not testing that band at all. Yeah? Forward. I want that band, I want you to test it. Why do what you know you can do? Maybe you woke up this morning just not feeling it. We all have those days, all the time. Good. Okay, take it out. Right, come back. Take it out. Come back. Right, we're going to work on your knee lifts. Posture on this one. This is how you should be. This breathing's fine, but I want your posture. Needs a little posture shot. What you'll notice is when you do stand up from here, your heart rate will slow much more quickly, your breathing will settle more quickly. Ooh, it's so warm, it's so lovely. And it's very easy to do this. Yeah? Not very pretty though, is it? Push. Now on this one, you've got to push into the band, yes? It's very easy to do something really weird with that foot. Woo. Feels so good. Well, I'm not sure about that. Nothing going this way. Push against it. Push against it. No. Collapse. Zip it up. Zip. Push. Now I'm not going to lift very high on my right leg because I'm going to be honest. This hip is not good at the moment. turning your foot out, not turning the hip. Driving with the heel. Drive with that heel, guys. Woo! No soggy standing leg. Soggy standing legs, not allowed. Single lift. Single lift. Single lift. There you go. Right in your butt. Well, we're just doing repeat. We're getting in there. We're getting in there. 5, 6, 7. Now this is nice, but it's not doing anything. 4, 5, 6. Take it out, toes out. Push. Knees pushing back. Woo! Nearly there. You're going to take it off your legs. In this break. Woo! I want you to raise. Good. Now feel the difference with that knee lift now. Look how high you can go. You wouldn't go that high without the band normally because you think you couldn't. Look at the rotation you can get. And look at the push. Same side. 3, 2, 1. You can see. I apologise for the whole of my right leg today. My right leg is going to be the bad demonstration then today. Okay. Feet planted. Yeah. Anybody else feel that? I should be doing a little bit of a Charleston. Yeah? Okay. Okay, what on earth is this? Right. You can do this, or you can try to push that band as wide apart as you come up. Push that band as wide apart as you come up. You'll feel it. It seems so simple. But I can keep it floppy with no engagement, just move my arms. Push, power, up, down, push. Really, so this arm now is going to pull, and this arm is going to resist. Pull, resist. Pull, resist. Pull, resist. One more. Bend. Now I'm pulling with my right arm, resisting with my left, and vice versa. Soften the knees. Squeeze the belly. Come on, really pull. Keep that band at full stretch the whole time. The whole time, guys. Come on, push against it. Belly tight. Belly tight. Together. Push. Oh, don't let it go. It's tiring. If it's not tiring your arms, push harder. 4, 3. Sometimes the simple things that look simple hold. Pull. Resist. Don't let this happen. We're not a little willow in the wind. Your body is an oak. Straight legs, come on, belly tight, pull up. Bend legs. Come on. Pulse. Try and get your right hand as far behind you as you can. above. 4, 5, 6, 7. Up, lean, up, down, pulse, push, center, up, lean, down, bend, pulse. 4, 3, 2. Should be hard work. If you're just going, that's the workout you get. Come on. You get the results from the effort we put in. Stay. You want to pulse in really hard. I'm pushing with this hand. Center. Other side. Come on. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the bum. Don't just bend the legs and sit there. Change. Go. 1, 2. Come on. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up. 1, 2. Now I want you to keep full stretch on those bands. Doesn't want to, wants to sag. Turn, 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 not leaning back. Turn, turn, belly in, belly in. Up. Good job. Okay. Mat. Take it round the lower part of your thigh. So, again, if you've got one of those extremely long resistance bands, you might need to double it up. In fact, you will need to double it up because you'll overwork. Or even triple it up if you're teeny tiny. See, it's not on the insertion point. It's not on the attachment point. Now you can either be up here or flat down. But not down with your head propped, okay? This is your choice. I'm coming up. It's easy for me to talk to you this way. Okay? Overhead. Now you can see I can go quite easy, so I'm going to move it up and make it tighter. There it is. I want you to have to work against it. Just to rock and roll, that's not what we're going for. Don't be tempted. Now hold it open, push. 1, 2, without the hip going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down. Right, change sides, let me show you something. If I have the band down here, you can see it's loose. I can really move that. I want it where it's already struggling, so that you start with a struggle. You want to think, here we go, about you're trying to strengthen this, not throw it around. So if you've got the band too loose and you're flinging the leg around, you're basically flinging that joint around. This is making you use the muscle groups, ligaments and tendons, to strengthen and support that group. So it's really nice to make it easy. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best thing for your safety and your hip health. And pulse. Are you breathing? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Oh my days. 4, 5, 6. This hurts. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. We know that one, yes? Okay, now I'm going to lie on my back, lie along the mat. I'm going to turn my mat the other way so that turn my body the other way even. Up. Here. Now I'm going to move my band a tiny bit. Legs coming up. Now this is a no, this is a pulse. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Bend, straighten, out and in. Bend and straighten, out and in. I can just about see it. I'm going to do it wrong in a minute. So, this is wrong because, and I have actually seen people do this. I see a lot of people when they do that work only from their knees. Okay, bring it in. We haven't quite finished with this one. We're going to do the crisscross out. Now, I will tell you whenever I teach this to my ladies and guys in their 80s and 90s, as well as in their 20s. And across the board, people go like this. Everything is work from their knees. I want you to forget you've got knees and work from the outside of the ankle all the way down to your hips. I want you safe, okay? So we're going to go front and back and then straight out. It's not going to be very fast. 1, 2, pulse. 1, 2, pulse. So what I see in class is this. And then they go, my hips hurt, and that's because if you look at me, and then your knee is going to twist your hip, and it does hurt. So you want to keep it 1, 2, out, 1, 2, faster. Seven, 8, 9, 10. In. Now where you should feel that when you do it right is in your butt and in your legs, but nothing in the knees and nothing in the hips, apart from the muscles, okay? Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, bend it down, release, bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, down. Okay. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. Woo! That wakes your butts up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Right, keep the feet here, keep the knees in. Frog open. 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 So simple, but oh, it works. Ooh, there's no holding back. There's no holding back. Woo. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. In and down. Good job. Woo. Okay, now when you're doing this one, try to literally lock and lock. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. Now, no rolling here. Change. 5, 6, 7, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both. Bring the feet in really close. Oh my gosh, 5, 6, 7, up. Really close. Should be able to touch the heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the feet together. 2, nearly there. Nearly there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take the toes out once. Heels out. Toes out. Heels out. Feet flat. Push. Don't let the feet roll. This is tiny. Tiny increments. You should feel it very specifically. Almost like with your finger. Can you still feel your heels though? Oh, okay, we're almost there. So feeling the heels, sometimes I will tell you to take it further away. You don't want the heels so close that you can feel your toes. You want to just be able, literally just be able to touch the heels. That's mainly for knee safety as well as for hip engagement, okay? Easy version first. Right leg out straight. Long and engaged, so point from the thigh, calf, and the ankle. Pulse, 2, 3. Now there can be a temptation to roll if you're not rocking your abs. And by that I mean people will come up and roll, but it's not, it's a pulse. Come on. You're all I need. Come on. Straight up and down. 2, work against the band. Work against it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Out, in, up. Out, in, up. Out, in, up. Woo! We're almost done, guys. Okay, come over. So you should feel like this bit here has been really engaged. So we're going to do donkey kicks, then fire hydrant. I want the donkey kick to stay like that, not extend. Excuse me if I sneeze in a minute. Woo. 6. Now you're trying to keep that body steady, completely steady. 8. 2 more. If you need to rest off If your hips are aching, take the legs out and then sit back. But we're going to work into that one next after your hydrants. Emirates. Change now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, legs. Okay, can you see? Open out. Toes in. Knees open. Toes in. Ready. Push back. Try and keep the toes touching. The knees can go as far apart as you can, keeping the toes touching. We're going to make it harder in a second. Don't let those toes separate. Okay, now line the toes up. Ankle with knee. Push. Forward. Back. Well, we're going to ease it out a bit, but we're still easing with that band. We're not going to make it that easy. Got a bit more to do yet. We're waking it up. Woo! One more. Hold here. Hold into your hip. You're so close to finishing now. Let yourself sit into the hips. Come back, feet in, one leg in, and the other leg in. Okay, we're going to take the bands off. Woo. So you get up. Unless it's stuck to you with sweat. By the way, let me know, any of you, if you have got any of the other resistance bands, the thinner rubber ones, because I could try and incorporate that for you if you need it. There are so many different types. Now this is a little trick, okay, to keep you really straight and strong. Plank first of all. I'm not going to break down plank for you today. I will talk it through when we're there, because I break it down. I have been breaking it down every day for a year. If you're here, elbows line up with your knees and hips. Then come back and push forward. Hold. Lift up, don't drop. Hurt your shoulders, lift out your shoulders. Knee down, push back. Get to rest your head on it. So what happens? Why does that work? To keep the band up, you've got to engage your shoulders and arms. It forces you to get that upper body correct. You can't cheat it. You ready? Push against the band. Go. Keep pushing against the band. Down, down. Woo. Shake it off. Okay, keep on. Pull. Stretch those calves, the hamstrings out. Now if you've got plantar fasciitis, take it further up around your toes. If you haven't, around the ball of the foot. body up, release. Hold that body up. Okay. If you find just sitting back, leaning away, re-engage. Not round the toes unless you're stretching for plantar. I heard a great mispronunciation of that today. So if you're here, re-engage. Alright, let it go. Hold, ankles, engage, just pull, gently, 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 gently. Really try to get those hips, one forward, one back, lean. And change and lean. Woo. Coming up, standing up, getting rid of the mat unless you prefer it. If you've got bare feet and your feet are cold, you can stand on the mat, that's fine. Let me just get you into stretching mode. Right, quad stretch. That should do. I was just looking up a therapist to try and get some advice on a friend's injury. And plantar fasciitis is the pain underneath your feet first thing when you get up in the morning that makes you walk like this. It makes you feel like walking on nails. And she had a client come in and said he had plantain French fries. And it took her a while to realise he meant plantar fasciitis. Ooh. Change. And up. And up. Make sure you're lifting your body up, not leaning forward. Stretching isn't relaxing, sadly. Oh, we wish. 1 foot forward. Now, can you see I've got 1 foot in front of the other? But I'm not twisting, I'm keeping that here. Lean as if you've got a little wall here that you're trying to lean over. And then, I'm looking at the floor, I need to look at the back wall. Change. Coming up, there you did your calves when you were lying down with that band. Again, that's another good stretch for plantar. Change. You've done a brilliant job today. Okay, want those shoulders back. Lift the sternum so that they can sit where they belong. You get that natural lumbar and cervical curve. Brilliant job. Brilliant job. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully see you here again really, really soon. Keep taking care of yourselves, guys, and stay really, really safe. Bye.